Hey everyone, it is time for stream again. Initially it wasn't supposed to be streaming, at least not at this time. But I didn't get pinged back, so I guess I'll keep occupied. Anyway, how's it going? You guys still thinking about the funny little cliffhanger that we left off of yesterday? Unfortunate. Anyway, yeah. Assume you guys are down to finish that, so let's do that. I was just finishing up some eating. Excuse me. What was I doing? Right. I just finished up eating. Thank you. And I guess we're here now. Isn't that so awesome? Isn't that so cool? Anyway. Also, I found this really cursed song. Here you go, chat. I contemplated playing it for you earlier, but then I was like, you know, I'm not that clinically insane today. Dear gods, was that the execution of 87? Anyway. Speaking of 87, welcome back, Man Behind the Slaughter. You've made it back with great timing. It's Pirate FNAF. Not quite, but close enough. Yes, it's Bard Club. Anyway, Five Nights at Freddy's. Is this where you wanna be? Why do you want to stay? Five Nights at Freddy's. Alright, that's enough of that. That's enough of that. What was I doing? Sorry, it's not that I don't know what I'm doing. It's just I'm having to fix up my layout. Anyway, to be honest, I kind of love this. I mean, hey, FNAF 1 song is bop, even though sometimes it's cursed, but mostly it's bop. Beacon Pines. Beacon Pines. I'm sure there's a pirate shanty type version of that song, but that was definitely not it. Alrighty. Hiding Spot Games, published by Fellow Traveler. Where did we end? Come on, everyone, we've got a party to crash.
They made their way out from deep within Perennial Harvest, just as Solomon finished up his speech.
Oh yeah, right here. Don't Beacon Pines pine harder me. Thankfully, we can dispense with the formalities from here on out.
Solomon pulled a glass vial from his pocket.
Not the TF juice. We've got to stop him.
In one smooth motion, he downed its contents. A triumphant smile grew across Solomon's lips.
No! Well, I guess that's it. We lose. I wouldn't be so sure about that. What did we want, chat?
With a mischievous look, Beck elbowed Luca. Remember when I had the vial behind my back?
I remember. So did we want junk, change, or malice? I think I picked change, right? Swapped it out for some Baja Blast. I put some vanilla in there. You know? Really messed it up. Eensy means you want you want. Where's the Malice? Schmalice? You know, let's start with Malice. Why not?
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little malice.
A peanut. Malice? The whiskey from his office? Yep. Dude had an unfinished glass on his desk. Figured his grow juice could use a little hair of the dog. You can all call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
Oh! Oh! Now that's what I call 80 proof whiskey. Bruh. Rollo, a man just died, Rollo. Rollo, we just killed someone. You can't just say that, Rollo. Damn, dude.
The crowd gazed in stunned silence at the now empty stage. The quiet was broken when William Kerr sprinted off stage and into the distance. He was never seen around Beacon Pines, or anywhere else for that matter, again. Watching the silhouette of Kerr disappear over the horizon, Luca began to laugh. First, a low chuckle that became uncontrolled, heaving laughter. Through his tears, he was vaguely aware that the crowd had begun to laugh with him. The end.
Wow. Speaking of poof, hello Silver. Something very interesting just happened.
That was unexpected. Perhaps a bit of an absurd ending for my taste, but who am I to say? I'm only writing the damn thing.
Well, it definitely is an ending. Let's try that again. Yeah, I think progression is junk, so let's add some change.
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little.
Oh wait, I misread that. You know what? No, you're right. I mean, junk feels like the progression to me, but we'll do junk first. With a little junk.
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little junk.
Can't wait to see the look in his face when he realizes he drank his own cigar ash. How did ashes get into the vial? It's pretty easy to mess with a vial when it was behind my back. Oh, that's sneaky. Well, that's a bad habit. Anyways. Pa always said bad habits are like 50-yard field goals. Huh? Hard to kick. Yeah, me too. You can all call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort.
Oh! Is he Ash? Oh! We killed him! Again! Well, that's one way to kick a bad habit.
As the last of what was once Sharper Valentine wafted into the air, the crowd began to disperse, still numb from what they had just observed. Sharper Valentine was gone for good. His end would be a new beginning for Beacon Pines. A new chance to let go of the things they had lost and grab hold of a new future. The end. Well, I'd be lying if I said that wasn't a bit gratifying. If that feels to you like a good note to end on, I won't stand in your way.
Alright, we killed him. One way in a silly way, and one way we Thanos'd him. Alright, let's try the change then.
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little change.
Should put a quarter in there. Like pocket change? Your unlucky penny. Yeah, I plopped it in the vial when no one was looking. What's that going to do? No idea. That's the beauty of science. Realistically, that shouldn't do anything. Now, we observe. You can all call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face.
Oh! Holy crap, he's a baby? Yeah, but he's still Sharper, right? What he was no longer matters. This is an oh my god, he looks so angry. He's like, bruh. Just you wait. Just you wait until I grow up again. This is an innocent child. I apologize for all the harm my father has caused you.
Eris awkwardly cradled the squirming child. She looked to her brother, her voice shaking with uncertainty.
Augustus, what do we... We do what Valentines always do. What must be done. I'll hurry home and prepare a crib for young Sharper. That would be a great help. Thank you.
She looked back down at the infant with equal parts kindness and terror in her eyes.
I mean...
With a shake of her head, Eris addressed the crowd with a stern scowl.
I mean, you know, if it just so happened, like, we dropped Dad a couple times, like, I'm just saying, like, oh, oops, oopsie daisy. Anyway. Okay, everyone. The show is over. You may leave now.
Epilogue. Beacon Pines' coldest summer on record came and went without much fanfare. Folks shared what they had and none were left wanting. The new school year was ushered in by the falling leaves of autumn. After everything Luca, Rollo, and Beck had been through, middle school was bearable. The chill of winter didn't seem to bother people much. They kindled a hope for a better future in their hearts. When spring arrived, farmers planted their crops with a sense of joy and optimism. And as the dawn of the first day of summer came again, its light slowly spread through the shallow valley. It crept over the town square, across the river, past the neglected welcome sign, and came to rest on a young boy sleeping at dawn. His mind at peace, knowing he is here for a reason.
Rollo, are you up yet?
Roger that. It's a beautiful day at Mission Control. You gonna swing by?
Be there in a minute. Oh no, the epilogue. Anyway. Oh, that's unfortunate. You should kill someone when you go. Can I go into their rooms?
Eleanor had moved back into her bedroom, and now that she wasn't sneaking out late, she even slept there most nights.
Wow. Hi, Mom.
Over time, Eleanor began moving Walt's old things out of the closet and into storage.
Aww. Wait, hang on. There's still 2 beds in here. I guess that's our bed now. I mean, your mistake was eating at McDonald's, I think. Me too, Luca. Are we still racking up the water and electricity bill? Oops. Anyway. Mom, I'm ready to go now. We didn't reverse her? We're still just letting her be old? Alrighty. You go on without me. I'll meet you there. I've got a batch of jam to finish jarring. It's funny. only started making jam as a way to send messages without anyone noticing. But now, I enjoy it. Rollo might still be old, I'm not sure. Also, now that I think about it, that means Nuncreed wasn't hitting on our nan. Nuncreed was hitting on our mom. But old. Ugh. And he also didn't know. So it was actually his partner's wife. Ugh. Anyway. Love you, Mom. Unfortunately, I'm still a little shit, so... Anyway. How much? I don't know, Mia. When was the last time you watched this? Because we've only streamed this a total of 3 times. This is the 3rd time. Wait, is Dad's grave gone, or? Also, does that tree look bigger? I feel like that tree's bigger. Achoo! Achoo! Damn, these some super weeds. These dandelions aren't growing back fast. Jesus. Oh yeah, we can look cool here. Oh, so hello, Vray. Bad ending. You went broke after leaving the watering fridge on. Oops. Oh, hi, Roxy. I hear you and Rollo have plans, big plans for the little treehouse. Yeah, it started getting crowded after we revoked the max capacity 1 Rollo 1 Luca rule. So we decided to expand. But at least we got some help with that. How's the internship of Nelly and Ilona's shop going? It's been great. I'm hoping it helps me get into School of Agriculture up at State. Also, Nelly said she'd write a letter of recommendation, which would be huge. I just can't help but worry about leaving Rollo. He's grown up so fast, but he's still my little brother. Oh no! Yeah, he had a heck of a growth spurt. I don't just mean grown literally. This morning he was up and finished his chores before I even had breakfast. Well, some of that might be his excitement about the treehouse renovations. Don't tell him this, because it'll go to his head, but I'm really proud of that little punk. I'm sure he feels the same way, but he's just too damn proud to tell you. I know. Damn, why are we planting trees all over the fucking place? Hey Gus, how's the tree planting going? Couldn't be better. Oh my god, his depression's gone. Never found a way to reverse it. I mean... that shouldn't be correct because we have the information. Nelly literally solved how to fix it and how to, like, make the juice that makes you young again. I don't know, man. I guess we're just like, anyway, some people are older now. Let's ignore the fact that my best friend is like 10 years older than me and he's probably gonna die way before I do. Couldn't be better. I'm so grateful to Ilona and Nelly for letting me help. I just wasn't built to be a mayor. Too much bureaucracy. Gus, we finished cleaning up the sidewalks. What's next?
When Perennial Harvest collapsed, most of the clipboards skipped town. But some stuck around and dedicated themselves to making things right.
Anyone with a knack for art can help paint the new offices. You can count on us. Well, looks like you really found your calling. I never really felt comfortable telling people what to do. Now this right here, this is something I can be proud of. An age-old tradition, looking cool in Times Square. How's the napping this morning? Most underrated part of a good nap is the view. And the view's getting greener every day. Nice. I see you decided on a name. Yep, we had to clear out all the old stuff for putting on the final touch. Slow and Dirty Harvest is now official. Don't say anything. Don't say anything, chat. I like it. It was actually Nellie's idea. There's still a lot of work to do, and the name serves as a reminder. Did he ever explain why there's multiple of those guys? We just assume there's a lot of them. Just because progress is important doesn't mean change should happen fast. In fact, I've learned that the more you care about something, the more important it is to take things slow. Our motto is, go slow and fix things. Amen to that. That's a good motto. A lot of people tend to rush things when like there's a problem and they try to fix it immediately or try to change things for the better, but like... Okay, well, I mean, for a good example, I don't know, braces, right? If we just wanted to shift everything into place, it would be impossible. You would literally shatter your teeth, break your face, and it would hurt. Braces take time, patience, and a lot of taking care of it. Like relationships. It's not the best fucking analogy, but it's the one I got. Remember, chat. Slow, important. I'd better not dilly-dally. I gotta get to the treehouse. I don't know. A lot of people try and like go straight into like, oh, let's just fix things then, instead of like checking if like you're okay, or like finding out like, oh, well, let me like console you really quickly if you're like, if I hurt your feelings or something like that. Old Pickler's Pond. Bracers? Not bracers. We're not beating people. Anyway. Luca, get this. I managed to reel in an actual fish this morning. Seriously? Yeah, and honest to goodness, flip-flopping, swim-swamming, fish. I don't think I've ever caught an actual fish before. Not here, but it's been at least 7 years since I've caught one. I'd say it's a good omen. What do you do with a fish? Oh, I released it back into the pond. I'm hoping to catch it again tomorrow. I see we're traumatizing fish today. Got it. Also, we had the incendiary. I don't remember. I think that should be a token, because we never used it. Hey, Dad. What? Nothing? Really?
Luca Gentlefer.
Looks like we could use some new bait. Okay, Dad. Oh yeah, there's like... Oh, he's still old. A little higher. Yep. A little lower. Yep. Damn it. A little higher. Yep. I'm telling ya, the angle isn't the issue. We need more power to the radio. Luca, there you are. He's gonna find out about puberty really fast, unless he already has. Would you tell him it's not the angle? Hey, I'm not in charge of the antenna redesign. Fine, fine. Iggy, just don't do anything drastic until we get back. Who? Me? Tish, you're in charge while I'm gone. Yup. He'll be fine, right? He'll be fine. If they really want Mission Control to turn into something bigger and better, we have to loosen our grip a bit. You're right. Lead the way. Does he still do the B-hops? Hang on, let me see. Alright, we're B-hopping. Yep. He's B-hopping. There he is, chat. Rolo in his full glory. Hey, Eris. Young Mr. Van Horn. Sharper looks so fucking pissed. This is so funny, chat. How's little Solomon, Sharper doing? Young Sharper seems to enjoy nature more than I, so we do a lot of strolling these days. Has he, attempted to crawl out of his crib and plot world domination? Yeah. Thankfully, no. I spoke at length with Dr. Modwill, and she feels that Sharper's infant mind was not developed enough to retain his previous memories. For all intents and purposes, this child is unmolded clay. Let's hope he's a little nicer the second time around. That is the objective, yes. But really, all I can do is try and hope. I mean, I will say it's kind of fucked up if you think in the future when Sharper grows up and his parents, which are actually his children, die first. It's kind of wonky. I'm pining for a beacon, you know what I'm saying? I mean, hey, no one, I'm a bit of a beacon myself, and if you wanted some pines, anyway. 2 activities I am endeavoring to find less distasteful. Well, I think you're doing a great job, and the whole town is ready to help out however we can. I can't wait to teach him how to throw a baseball.
Eris did her best to ignore the tears welling in her eyes.
That would be acceptable. What's news? What's today's news that needs knowing? I'll give you tomorrow's headline today. Our old friend Patrick C. Montesquieu, aka William Kerr, just performed a stirring rendition of The Iceman Cometh at the State Correctional Facility. I hear there wasn't a dry eye in the house. Well, I guess he has plenty of time to work on his craft. Can we go to the town hall now? No, we can't. Last Chance Diner. Alright, what's the news today? He looked to his friends with a thankful smile. After everything that could have gone wrong, everything that did go wrong, we made it. The end.
Closing her eyes, Miss Hatch took a deep, relaxing breath.
Oh, hello, Luca. How are you? Really good, actually. That's wonderful. Did I miss anything? I think you're pretty much up to speed. That's so funny. That's so meta. Check, the entire story was going on. She was out here reading this book just straight. Anyway, yeah, no, don't worry. You've been reading the same story pretty much. You're fine. Luca, do you want a biscotti? On the house. I don't really have time. Zariel, you gotta come and see this. I finally did it. I pulled the perfect espresso. Aw, Lumi. If I didn't know better, I would think you're proud of something. As if. No, it's too late. You're now officially a person that cares. Damn, got him good. Oh, there's a look cool spot here? Damn, I missed it. I can't believe I've never seen this look cool spot before. I'm glad you swung by. More follow-up questions for your story? Nope, I got everything I need. Thanks again for that. I sent a draft of the story out to the Reporter in Capital City. And they offered me an internship. Of course they did. You're an amazing reporter. I don't know about all that. A story about a phony corporation that picked up an entire town of people and moved them to cover up a massive illegal mine shaft full of incredibly hazardous chemicals sort of writes itself if you think about it. Just don't forget us when you become a fancy big city reporter. Capital City isn't that far away. I'm gonna have to come back from time to time to check in and see what sort of new trouble you've gotten yourself into. I'm sorry to disappoint, but my adventuring days are over. Luca had one long adventure and said, "No, that's it for me. I'm good. I'm too old for this." Ha! We both know that isn't true. What makes you say that? Call it a reporter's intuition. Honestly, I wouldn't mind a Beacon Pines too. It could be set in the same universe, different town. Like, you could just like have little cameos of like the main cast from this one. But like, it could be like a Life is Strange situation where it's like they're in the same universe. and like there are hints of the other one sometimes, but like it's not actually like connected. And sometimes like the characters might meet like some of the old characters, but like that's it, you know? I wouldn't mind meeting like an older Luke in a different game. Oh yeah, chat. I just thought of something. So this is actually a really good example of what's it called? Quantum immortality. Like, we kind of die a lot in a lot of these, but like, in theory, that's only one of us. And the moment those die, they go to a different timeline where we didn't die, which is kind of what happens here. And I think that's neat. Next Generation. Next Generation is a little too... I don't know. Like... What's the word? It's not cliche. It's, It's a... fuck, man. I haven't used that word in a while. But, like, having it just be the Next Generation is, like, a little too... something. Like, I don't know. It's very unlikely. And even if it were, it's like... I don't want too much of these. I love these characters. But I feel like having too much of them is, like, would get in the way of telling a good story. Because you're focused on trying to, like... bring attention back to the old characters. Soon? No, not soon. It's a similar word to cliche. But it's not cliche itself, because it's not what I mean.
Squinted at the faded photo of him and his mom at the diner. Memories of that day came flooding back.
What? Are we actually doing this? Oh wait, we have oh, this is where Incendiary goes. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is where Lavish went and Incendiary. And Adorable. Okay, let's, well, something snack size. Damn, fuck it. What the hell? Just caviar. Or at least fish roe on that shit. Double Adorable, I guess. Is this good? I call it the novella. Lovely. Cheesy. I just no, not cheesy. I just realized Luca's mom isn't dead, but is gone. Yeah, we've mentioned that. Oh, you should just watch. If you really want to catch up on the story, Meow, it's best to not ask questions and go watch the last VOD. I uploaded it. Good afternoon, Mr. Tal. Sorry, these allergies have been killing me. Haven't been able to smell a thing all day. I also sold Miss Hatch a gallon of spoiled milk this morning. Got anything to help clear out these darn sinuses? Whatever it takes, I just want to be able to smell again. Haha, you have asked for a terrible, terrible thing. Oh! Yeah, here you go. It's a whole ass fish. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, but yeah, there you go. Onion and fish burger with a milkshake. Yasu! Not right? I need something a little spicier. Alright, that works, I guess. That's what I figured. This one doesn't seem right, so I'll get fish and then chili. These are both chili, actually. Is this good? Call this one a cod for the common cold. Oh my, that's spicy and stinky. I'm sorry, I'll try again. No, don't you see what this means? I can smell again. Looks like your father isn't the only doctor in the family. Thank you. This just in. Last Chance Diner overrun by gremlins. I'm not a gremlin. I'm Luca.
Mr. Wilder adjusted his monocle jokingly.
They're like the same thing, honestly. I stand corrected. In that case, would you believe I have a craving for a burger? You've come to the right place. Indeed, I'll just have a nice juicy burger topped with onion. Okay. That's a pretty good burger. I would eat that. Here you go. I call it the Wilder. You know I love a good byline. Many thanks. Listen well, child. I'm only going to say this once. I require a well-done burger. Got it? When I say well done, I mean it. Well done, no problem. I fear you aren't grasping my request. I want the burger charred beyond recognition. I want it bitter and black, like my soul. One burnt burger coming up, and top it with the most expensive thing you have. No, I got it, Eris. You really didn't have to tell me that. You said well done. I was like, hell yeah, I got something for you. That's definitely a burger, I will say. May I present the row, you're burnt. Oh, I can hardly believe it. You've done well. This is Fratelli had caviar stashed back there? I mean, that woman is full of surprises. Very good. This stuff will suffice. I don't think it's caviar. I think it's just fish roe. Caviar comes from a different fish. That's probably just salmon roe, honestly. If it isn't little Luca. Hey, Uncle Nuncreed. How come you haven't been around the house lately? Well, your dad and I had a little disagreement is all. You could say that. How's he doing? Has he mentioned me? Not really. He's been busy lately. Sometimes he doesn't come home from work before bedtime. Is that so? I'll tell him I'm thinking of him. Yeah, and they were partners. You seem sad. Nonsense. What can I get you for lunch? Fact of the matter is, I don't have much of an appetite right now. But, Uncle Nuncreed, you gotta eat. I'll make you something special. That'll cheer you up. Something special that'll cheer you up. Is it a billion burgers and a smiley face? Meat, maybe? I feel like it was just the bacon, but we'll see. I call it the cheers looking at you, kid. One burger with a side of good vibes. Oh, Luca. You sweet boy. Falling asleep to Gabia feels nice. I mean, you can fall asleep to me any day for you. I can also wake you up if you'd like.
Mr. Nuncreed reached down and patted Luca's shoulder with an enormous hand.
Oh! You got a lot of your daddy in you, don't you? I guess so. Run along. I'll do my best to clean my plate. I have a coupon here for one free burger. What'll it be? Well, I have a lot of mouths to feed. Also, considering that you had this baby when I was a kid, I assume that kid's grown up. But considering you still have a baby in real time, that means I assume that's a new baby? No, I guess it's fair. She is pregnant here, but she's also pregnant in the future. Damn, girlie, that's at least 3 children. So give me the biggest burger you have. They must eat a lot, huh? You have no idea. Oh, and throw some lettuce on top. Okay. Girlie's so pregnant core. I call it the too much is never enough. You should keep them at bay. Thank you. Okay, goodbye. Hi, Mom. Alrighty, looks like we got everything we need. Let's get to feeding these folks. Oh, I already fed everyone. You made all the food yourself? What on earth did you put on the burgers? And just use what was lying around. Oh dear, that can't be good. Thanks again, Luca. Best burger I ever ate. Surprisingly competent. Everyone seems happy. You really are a remarkable boy, aren't you? Girl, put that dick down. Let her have her way. Okay? We don't kink shame in this house. If her kink is to be pregnant all the time, good for her.
Mrs. Fratelli glowed with a carefree smile.
Is that your suitcase? That is 2 weeks of unencumbered tranquility. Excuse me? Would you be so kind as to take my order? 2 weeks of sand, margaritas, and forgotten obligations. Excuse me. I'd love to place an order.
Mrs. Fratelli sighed with a zen-like calm.
Just as soon as the lunch rush ends, I'll be a feather in the wind. You're going on vacation? For the first time in years. And I've got you and your mom to thank. Why's that? She didn't tell you yet? You two are gonna fill in for me at the diner while I'm gone. Just like old times. It's fine, I'll wait. I'll take your order. What do you want? Do you want candy in a burger? Candy and cactus in a burger? I can do it. Also, that's where those cards went. I was wondering where those cards were going. I forgot the burger making thing is a thing. Wow, back for seconds? If it's not too much trouble. For the longest time, I didn't understand the appeal of ice cream. It serves no purpose, other than to be briefly enjoyed and then it's gone. But it's pretty tasty while it lasts. I'm inclined to agree. Luca, can I interest you in a delicious apple?
He playfully waggled an apple.
No thanks, just saying hello. Well, hello there. Or hello then. Mind telling your mom we need a new crate of jam? Already? It's funny. I used to hide this stuff in the back, terrified that someone would find out about our secret messages. Now everyone wants their hands on Eleanor Van Horn's famous spy jam. It's a spy jam. Anyway. Hey Luca, can you tell Roxy I'll be free in an hour? Also, Nikolai, thank you for your follow. Welcome to the Black Hole Bistro. How's it schmoovin'? Enjoy your stay. Sure thing. My dad's making me stock the shelves for the summer. He said it builds character. I think he meant to say it builds calluses. Builds character! Yeah, it builds something alright. Also, I just realized that, yeah, that's his daughter. Roxy's best friend, or at least hangout person, is Hiram's daughter. Yeah, alright, well, let's go. Psych! You thought we'd leave? Not until we slap this melon into submission. This is what you get when you don't do your taxes and leave a sub. Ugh. Alright, let's go. Alright, do we actually have to go and tell Roxy? Let's go see. Roxy! Roxy. Oh. Roxy's gone. Trashy's dead. She has disappeared. I can't tell her. Well, I tried, chat. Also, that fucking baseline, hello?
Okay.
That's a really good bass solo. I was like, what the hell is going on? Anyway, also Jordy, thank you for the resub. Welcome back to the Black Hole Bistro's VIP Lounge. Enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing. Welcome back, Jordy. It's good to see ya. Hello. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's all her. Oh, it's the bunny children. Oh, chat. There they are. Oh my god. There's so many of them. Hey, I'm Mr. Nuncreed. I'm gonna go see my dad in a bit. Did you want to come with? Even after everything I did, you'd still...
Mr. Nuncreed shook his head.
You really are your father's son, aren't you? I don't think I'm ready for that yet. Well, you're always invited. I bet he'd love to hear from you. I'll visit Walt in my own time. You run along now. I think that's mostly because in this timeline we never found out where Dad's actually buried. So Mr. Nuncreed is like knows where his real body is and probably is going to transfer it or has transferred it already. Either way. Bunny children, oh.
With transportation tubes were left unused.
His dad is alive? No, his dad's very much in the ground. With perennial harvest gone, the transportation tubes were left unused. Come one, come all. No one's too big, no one's too small. Anyone learn this on my bass? You should, Jordy. I don't want to say Jordy, I just read Jordy's name. You should, Yosef. That sounded like a really nice, somewhat uncomplicated bass solo. For Jeff's Wild Ride.
Maybe not completely unused.
Just one piece of candy. For the ride of your life. Who's next? That's like, in the real world, this people will be very sus about that, but whatever. Me. Anyway. Oh, hi. Your name's, Joey, right? Hey, guess what? Yesterday, I saw a Dynastus Titius. Titius? And that's... good? It's great! I haven't spotted one of those in years. At this rate, Beacon Pines is gonna become the bug capital of the county. You were also, like, very unconcerned by everything. You're just like, bugs.
Luca peeked up at the beehive. It appeared to be deserted.
Just like, that's strange. Weird. Oh, they boarded up my hole again. Kobe. I have news I think you will enjoy. This morning, I unpacked my last box. You're officially moved in! It's just a box. Let's not blow this out of proportion. It sounds an awful like putting down roots. I guess I decided this place is root worthy. You're gonna be stuck with me for the foreseeable future. I do have to warn you, most years aren't gonna be as interesting as this one. I think I'll manage. You ready? Before we go, there's a bit of a surprise. My mom's prepared this tree especially for you. They didn't have to do that. It wasn't just them. Just about the whole town pitched in. We all owe you. It should do okay in the cold of old Beacon Pines. And thrive as things warm up. That's perfect. Wait, so we do know. Chat, we do know about Dad's real grave now. I guess we never explicitly did it in this timeline, but like we were told about it eventually. I'm not ready yet, by the way. I have very important things to do. Hang on. We have to go talk to Psych. Yeah, that's right, chat. We gotta kick this melon. Oh, B-hops too, I guess. Alright, there we go. Ah, you got it. Now that's a good-looking tree. Being a special occasion and whatnot, the ride's on the house. You're gonna want to hang on tight to that little tree.
I think this is it. The end I've been waiting for. Honestly, I began to lose hope of ever finding it. But then you came along. I don't know exactly how to thank you. It's hard to explain how much this means to me. It's funny. Now that our time together is finally ending, I'm at a loss for words. Let's just watch the end together.
Done. Good little tree. The best little tree. Thank you, children. This means a lot. Yeah. Thanks. For everything. Shucks. I only did what any super awesome best buddy would have done. I should probably give you some time alone now. You good? Yeah. I am. It's been a wild year. How are you feeling? Everyone keeps asking me that. I'm fine, really. Pa always says the only thing fitter than a fiddle is a cello. I feel like a dang cello. Well, if you ever stop feeling like a cello, I'm here for you. I know. You don't even have to say it. You two make an awesome pair. Excuse me? We're a trio now. Yep. Thanks. There's just one thing missing now that you're part of our group. Missing? Let me tell you a little story about a man named Hank Atomic. Oh, God. It won't be long. I'm gonna be waiting for you back at the phone booth. I found the perfect way to start our summer. You've got some good friends. I'm so proud of you. Your father would be so proud. I know. Mom, can I ask you a question? Do you ever dream about Dad? Not a night goes by that I don't. Are you ever afraid that you're going to forget him? Forget what he looked like? Forget his voice? No. Because so much of him lives on in you. He loved that old tree. But I know he would have loved this one more. Because his two favorite people planted it. I'll give you two a moment. Hey, Dad. Dr. Modwell says that over the next few years, this place should warm up. So you won't have to be so cold for much longer. I think I finally understand why you left that night. There were things you believed in. Big things. Those beliefs were the things that made you, you. If you wouldn't have stood up to Sharper, stood up for what you believed in, you wouldn't have been the same person anymore. You had to go. But that didn't mean you loved us any less. I might not visit you as much as I used to. I know you understand. Well, is that the song? Wait, is that the song they were humming? It is! Oh my god. I remember this melody. I wouldn't forget that fast. Well, that was a phenomenally short but very powerful fucking game. Like, holy shit. Bro, that was a really good fucking game. It was funny, it was charming, very clever. It pretty much like hooked me in instantly. Like, woof. It was a good game. Thank you all for coming though. For watching me do this short little 9 to 10 hour adventure. I thought we would go through it, you know, a little longer, but I guess I figured it would be like a 9 to 10 chapter kind of thing. Which is on par, and I should have, like, I don't know. I would have finished it yesterday, but I had to be somewhere. Either way. I don't know. It was a good game. If you'd rather play this on your own, I would recommend it. Obviously, if you haven't been here from the beginning. If you've been here from the beginning watching me play everything, you've pretty much seen everything there is to see, I think. I think there's a few achievements I might not have. I'm not sure, but that's because, like, I don't know. It's probably, like, the diner stuff or something. I missed the comeuppance, but I can just watch the VOD. You can watch the VOD. All of this is going to be uploaded on my YouTube. I'm probably going to do something else now, instead of just ending the stream. But I'll edit it together so that you can see this part as well in the last one. I might make a super edit, I don't know. Like, I would edit my VODs if I knew people watched my VODs, at least on my YouTube. I mostly use it as an archive. On Twitch, I know people definitely watch it. Like, Jesus, there's like a surprising amount of people who watch my VODs, actually. Or at least skim through them. But on my YouTube, I don't know. It's mostly like an archive, so I try not to like focus too much on that. You should play it for yourself, so I think it's really good. Thank you, Hiding Spot Games. Oh. Is there more? Hello? Beacon Pines? No, it's just... the book's just closed now, and... yeah, that's just everything. Wait, hang on, let's recap the story. So there's the intro, we sneak off with Rollo, we find Roxy, and we react to Roxy for the first time. And then there's two paths. One is we get separated from Rollo, where we end up alone in the Warehouse of Horrors. The other one is... I get split up... No, sorry. I get split up with Rollo either way, I think. Yeah. And this one is one I decide to go to the warehouse, and this one I run into Iggy. No, I find Beck and run into Iggy and Tish. And then from there I get murdered, I think. I don't actually know. Or I run away. And then I meet Beck again. And from there... we have an emotional moment, or we go out because it doesn't rain, and that leads to that investigation, and that leads to that. I don't know. There's like 3 main endings. Also, the fucking mouse character, chat. There was a mouse character in this timeline, but they were only in that timeline. I'm a little upset about that. They were like made off as like the enigmatic stranger who knew a lot about things, and I thought we'd see more of them anywhere at all. We really didn't. They showed up here and said, I'll guide you. And then here they're like, you will save the world, and then fucking cliffhanger happens. And it's like, what are you talking about? Who are you? I'm a little upset about that. I forgot about Nat. Fucking Nat, dude. What is Nat? Really? Just chilling out. Anyway. New game. I don't know if I want to make a new game. Just gotta wait for the sequel. The squeakquel? Oh my god.
Alvin and...
I pressed the wrong button. Alvin and the Chipmunks. Anyway. Let me just go back to the lobby really quick. I also noticed they said go west, and when the mother told to run, also said run west. I mean, I assume that's just the way down the mountain. No, it makes sense. Because... Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I figure that's just the way down the mountain. That's literally where the path to the end of the mountain is. Like, if you see, like, the sign, that's where Beacon Pines ends. Alright, well... I'm kidding. Well, I don't want to end stream yet, so... Do you guys want chill stuff, or do you want me to blow my head off? In terms of chill stuff, we can go back to Coffee Talk. Which you also have to finish. There's a lot of things I gotta finish. I know I could do art, and, define blow head off. I'm not sure. Art, maybe? I'm good with anything. If you're gonna give me that answer, just don't answer me. There's a reason I'm asking you. It's so I can figure it out. If you give me a non-answer, that doesn't help anyone. Coffee Talk. Didn't Coffee Talk get a second part? Yes, that's why I'm trying to finish it. So I can play the second part. I think Blow My Head Off could be Fuga 2. But then again, how many games do we have to finish? Okay, so we finished Beacon Pines finally. We have... What else do we have? We have... not Potion. We have fucking Potion Craft, I guess. We could... I finished Cobalt Core off stream, but I could show you guys the memories.